When I was 16 years old, I took a job in a professional kitchen, my first job, washing dishes. And it wasn't so much that I was hooked on the cooking, I was hooked on restaurants.
I needed a job where I could snowboard every day. So I was looking at your options at night, and there's not much. I tried front of the house actually first, and I lasted one shift.
I just moved out with a couple of buddies, and my friend was a waiter, and he'd come home every night with all this cash. Our dealer only took cash at that time. So that's how I got into it, but then I discovered a lot more as I went along. But sort of like prostitution.
I started cooking at a vegetarian camp for children. I started as a hippie commune and then became a family camp, then became a children's camp. So I started in the kitchen as an assistant, and then I quickly realized I thought, this woman can't cook, this food is freaking horrible. These children are emaciated, nobody wants to eat the food. I don't know how I managed this, but somehow I managed to get her fired. And I took over the kitchen at like 16.
Imagine somebody getting fired at like a hippie commune.
I know.
How does that conversation go down? Maybe there's other things you want to do.
They probably didn't have any kind of contract or anything,
We worked at Joe Forte's back in '99.
Yeah, 99. Yeah. It was somewhat professional, but we really, really had a lot of fun. When you're young, all you want to do is party, and that's all we did.
Yeah, there's pictures of coffee, like the before dinner service, a picture of Vietnamese coffee.
And the pictures of beer at the end of the night.
Oh. Well, coffee brought you up, and then just to lower your heart rate, you needed beer to slow down at the end of the night.
I came to the bin 941, the one on Burrard and Davie, about a month after they had opened. And I just walked by one time and just slid my resume under the door, and then I got like the call like 2 hours later, what are you doing tonight, kind of thing, and I went in, and it was about 3 hours into the shift, and then it was just me and Gord, and then Gord just kind of went off, and I was just cooking, and I'm like, all right, this is fun. But I spent about 2 or 3 years there that aged me about 9 or 10.